What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I went ahead and did my best friend Kama's makeup. I'm so sorry I did not film an intro. I need to get more comfortable with that. But we're gonna go from this to this bitch. So Kama's skin type is actually oily, so that's why we went ahead and went in with the Counter Control line from Beautycounter. And prior to this, I did have her wash her face with a clear pore cleanser. So I know I said I was going to use the Counter Control line to prep her skin, but just for this part, I didn't want to use the eye rescue cream just because I felt like she needed something more creamier, but I also could have just waited for this step till after I was done doing her eyes. Okay, you guys know this is my favorite part, brows. So I'm just assessing her brows. Just like everybody I do makeup on, I'm gonna assess your brows and trim off whatever you don't need, so that way I can create the best shape for you. I'm gonna fill in her brows using the Brow Powder Duo from Anastasia in the shade Dark Brown. I like to use the powder instead of like a dip brow, just because I feel like it's easier to control, and I'm not too familiar with using the brow pencil yet. So yeah, that might just be like a new thing that I'm gonna have to try. Just gonna go ahead and take out some hairs here that are just unnecessary. Hair, dude. It's like not gripping. Like what the? There.
I just want to laugh and cry at the same time. Oh my god, I hate myself. I have to add that part in at least.
It's pretty good, damn. The struggle is a real thing. Hey, girl. I know, can you feel it? You feel it too. Yeah,
Is she gonna plug it or are we leaving it?
Oh, dude, we have to do a freaking Who Knows Me Better video with you and DJ.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who really knows me?
That's so funny.
And then he wins. What?
Oh shit. You guys have been like,
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute. Okay.
So let's go take get upside down. So I'm gonna talk about this concealer more further down in the video, but right now I'm just gonna let you guys know that it is in the shade Tan 3. But I like both sides. Like, okay,
No,
we could
that's
do-
what I'm saying, because they're both their own thing.
Yeah, I'm like, we could do like the hook. Like the hook is cute,
And then
but
you
also
can-
the straight is cute. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I really spend the most time on brows.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, nice thing. Do you want me to? Is it okay? Okay, so closer. I'm gonna trim this so that way it's like more straight. Yeah. Yeah, this one does go down and then this one's like straight. In the front? Yeah. Yeah, I can clean that up though. I can try my best.
So now that we're kind of done with her brows, I'm just going to go ahead and take that concealer and use it to prime her eyelids. Oh, didn't even show them what I'm using.
I'll set my eyelids and then I'll go ahead and set my eyebrows too with the same color. Kind of like lightens it too.
Now taking my Anastasia palette, I'm just going to go ahead and dip into Supreme and start to carve out the crease shape. I'm just taking like a fluffier brush and I'm just adding more Supreme to that crease and blending it out. So going into the James Charles palette, I'm dipping in the shade Skip so that way I can brighten up the crease. my gosh, I totally forgot to show you guys that I went ahead and dipped into the Modern Renaissance palette in the shade Love Letter, just to go ahead and define her crease even more. So now it was time for me to cut her crease, and I used my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. So to set her concealer down, I went in with my Princessa Pearl Powder in the shade 7. This pearl powder I got from Shop Miss A like a while back, and it's my first time using it, and I really loved it for this look. So after I cut Kama's crease, I only then realized that I should have had her open her eye. Right here, you can see just how off it is. So if I had her open her eye and like I was going about it that way and taking my time, I just would have been able to skip all these extra steps. Okay, so for those of you who don't do makeup and like don't know much about makeup and don't have the eye for makeup and like all the little details, so as a viewer on your left side or Kama's left side, her left eye, I can see that crease that I cut is like way cleaner, it flows nicer with her eye shape, and the right side just doesn't. Like I don't know what the heck I did on that side. So this is me trying my best to fix it and make them at least kind of similar to each other. Oh my goodness, you guys. So guess what? Right when I started Kama's right eye, like putting the glue down and the glitter, my camera decided to die and tell me that basically my storage is full. So I just completed that eye off of camera, but you guys will see me do her left eye. So yeah, sorry about that. I almost forgot to mention that I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. And the glitter, it doesn't like have a name or anything on it. I know I bought it in like a pack, I think from maybe Claire's. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I wish I could tell you the name of the glitter, but I just don't know what it is. So I had to keep going in with the Duo Lash Glue just because the first time I applied it, it dried down super quick. I even messed up on the glitter, you guys. Ugh. Don't worry, Kama. Next time you come over and we do makeup again, I'm gonna redeem myself, I promise you. So now it's time for eyeliner, and to create her wing, I'm using the Maybelline Stiletto Liner in black. So I wanted to see how this lash would fit on her eye and if it would match for the eye look, and it was perfect. By the way, these lashes are from JACKIETHAPLUG. Go freaking hit her up for some lashes. And this lash is in the style WAP. Stop trying to hype it up. I don't like it.
I like it.
I don't.
Lash on, like, look at that shit. It really upgrades a bit.
Thanks though.
Yes, bitch.
You always did that. Like you always like hyped it up.
You always do that to me too. And it's like,
why?
yeah, like why are you doing this?
Dude, this is why Kama is my best friend. Like she literally supports me with anything and everything I do. It's so crazy. Honestly, not sure why I showed the concealer and foundation when I only went in with the foundation to clean her brows. For those of you who are new to my channel or who haven't watched my previous videos talking about how I received samples of foundation from Amanda, so she sent me swatches from like the light shade range to the dark shade range. So that's how I was able to shade match Kama, and her foundation shade is actually Tan 460. I'm not sure what kind of brush this is, but it's kind of like a kabuki brush, and it's kind of not. I don't really know, but it worked for the foundation. Like it went on her skin so beautifully. I need to get that brush because I honestly tried out my foundation and I don't think I had like the right tools to apply it, So yeah, Kama, you're gonna have to let me know where you got that brush from, girl. So I'm gonna like let this clip run a little bit so that way I can talk more to you guys. So I was worried about the foundation not being full coverage enough because when I tried it on myself, like I said before, I don't know if I just didn't have the right tools and like maybe I didn't put enough foundation. I was just really worried that it wasn't going to be full coverage enough to match with the eyeshadow, because that's a thing. Like, if you don't know, that's a real thing. I don't know, you can't have eyeshadow, you know, extra, and then your face is like bleh. I can't stress to you guys how excited I was for how good the foundation was coming out though. Let me go ahead and read you guys some of the claims about the foundation. It claims to be a featherweight breathable foundation infused with skincare level hyaluronic acid to help reveal a smooth, hydrated, even complexion. With color true hydrophobic pigments, you achieve long wearing buildable coverage with a seamless second skin finish. And the foundation did its thing, like 10 out of 10. I really recommend this foundation, even for dark skin girls. That's also why I was so excited to do her makeup and like use the foundation and concealer, because I wanted to show you guys that clean beauty can also be for dark skin girls too, you know, like it's for every shade. And it's so amazing how well these products wore on Kama's face. Shout out to Beautycounter for the shade ranges. So if anybody is looking to get into skincare or to try out new foundations with skincare in them, concealers with skincare in them, go ahead and DM me. My IG will be in the description. So yeah, don't be afraid. I can help you. So now I'm just applying our new and improved Skin Twin Creamy Concealer. This concealer claims to have a natural satin finish, medium to full coverage, true color pigments. This creamy concealer also has some skincare benefits, such as plant-derived knot grass extract. Sorry, I couldn't show you guys, but I used the Ben Nye banana powder to set her under eyes. And then I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the same steps to the other side. So at first, the concealer applied smooth and it looked really good. But I guess like after I set it and some time went by, it started to like settle into like the fine lines. So what I'm thinking is that just might have to be because of the Ben Nye banana powder. So next time I'll just use like a different powder to set her under eye, something not so thick. It's so funny because me and Kama went to Long's earlier that day so that way we could get her a powder foundation so I can set her face. And we totally I totally picked out the wrong shade. It was like way too dark. It honestly could have been like a contour shade. So I had to improvise and use my bronzer to set her face, which worked out perfectly anyways. And my bronzer is from Sephora. It's actually a face powder. It's called the Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation in the shade 54 Warm Amber. Taking my MaybellineFitMe matte.
Ew, so gross.
Pour this powder in the shade Toffee, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set the high points of her face. Using the L'Oreal True Match super-blendable powder in the shade C8 Cocoa. And it's time to bronze up her skin. Taking the same L'Oreal bronzer that I used to bronze her face to contour her nose. So right now I'm using the Ben Nye banana powder to bake her nose. I should have used the shade Toffee from the MaybellineFitMe powder, so that way I could have got like a more seamless, natural kind of finish. After wiping the bake away, we're now gonna go in with blush, and this blush was so beautiful on Kama. Like, this is her shade. I told her to keep this blush forever, like take a picture of it, hold on to that shade forever, because that is your shade. Like, look how cute it is. I love it so much. Anyways, so this blush is from MaybellineFitMe and it's in the shade Wine. This duster is from Stellar and it's called Celeste. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this where I would highlight, and basically like all over the cheeks, like so the bronzer, the blush. I believe I even put some on top of her forehead, but I really love to do this step because it just like gives that glow back to your skin, and it's like a healthy glow. It's nothing crazy, you know, it's like fresh and clean. Okay, so I wanted to add like a little bit more of a glow, so I went in with my Duo Light Highlight 9 color palette from BH Cosmetics, and I dipped into Double Whammy. So for highlight, I went for more pinkier tones just because that's Kama's preference. She doesn't really like to do the typical gold kind of highlight. Yeah, and I think it looks really good on her. Oh my gosh, I'm doing like so much rambling. Okay, but anyways, as you guys could see, I added more blush just to like blend it in more. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and bake underneath her cheeks, just so that way we can get a cleaner line. When I should have honestly just used my bronzer, like the face powder, so that way it's not so harsh. So just like me, Kama loves a nude lip. So to line her lips, I use the NYX lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. So now that I'm done lining her lips, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi, and I'm just gonna have her blend it out with her fingers. So as you can see here, I'm now cleaning up her lips with her foundation. Onto another favorite part of mine, which is gloss. This is my favorite gloss, my go-to gloss, the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. Look how beautiful and natural it looks on her lips. Now to finish off Kama's eyes, I didn't want to do anything too extra. I just wanted to keep it simple because I feel like your main focus should be on the glitter on the top of her eyes. So I just went ahead and took her bronzer, the L'Oreal bronzer, and I just added it to her bottom lash line just to add some color. Ah, she's taking out the braids. Oh gosh. Okay y'all, so finishing touches. I know this is a long video. Trust me, it took me like 5 hours to do this. Oh my goodness. So finishing touches, we added some brow gel, got some Hustler Baby on the nose and on the brow bone. So yeah, this is the finished look, you guys. This is my best friend. Look how freaking bad she is. Like,
Shawty a little baddie.
just kidding. I don't know why I'm always like adding extra little words in there every time I sing something. Oh my god. But yeah, like, you guys, please comment down below how freaking beautiful she is, because yo, she be forgetting and I'm always here to remind her, which is fine. But she needs to get it through her head already. Like, girl, you are too cute to be talking down on yourself and to not be showing up and showing out. So I like told Kama to use my phone and go ahead and take pictures and videos so that way I have stuff to post for you guys. I'm gonna just let you guys see her do her thing. Like, oh, she's so pretty. I love the way her makeup came out. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm just living through her. Like, I could watch this all day, every day, I promise. Even when she looks down, like, ugh, it just looks so fierce and cute. I love it so much. Ew, I look so gross compared to you.
No, bitch, you did that.
Thank you for letting me do your makeup. Do you like it?
I love it. Like,
It could have been better. I had like a lot more stuff to fix or like work on, but
no, bitch, but this is
the
just
face,
the lips, like. No, on the brows. Like, I love you. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I'm stink.
Period.
Yeah.